Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Dosha with DoshaDreamsTarot, and this is a reading for the sign of Capricorn. Ooh, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Wherever you have Capricorn in your chart, please keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. I'm just being silly because I'm still waking up. It is morning time as I'm filming this. Good morning, evening, or night whenever you're watching this video. Thank you so much to all my returning subscribers and viewers. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate you more than you know. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope that you dig it and will stick around. So, wanted to say, y'all, that cross-watchers, y'all are welcome here. I do not judge you for cross-watching, but I will spare your feelings last, okay? This is Capricorn's reading, so I am here to be supportive to them in this moment. So, you can't get mad at me if I talk smack about you, okay? Because I really am not trying to sugarcoat things to make the cross-watcher feel better, okay? So, anyway, y'all, gender is fluid. Please keep that in mind and don't get hung up on gender. I attempt to use gender-neutral language as much as possible in my readings in order to make them more accessible. Oh, we got the Fool card popping out. I'm not going to keep it as part of the spread, but I wanted me to show you. So, could be starting something new right now, Capricorn. Wanted to say, though, if a strong message comes out that it does include gender, a specific gender, I will go ahead and channel it because, you know, I want to be accurate to what Spirit is giving me, but also, you know, don't get hung up on it if that's the only part that doesn't resonate, right? So, anyway, all right, thank you so much, Spirit. Can we please help guide Capricorn for their highest good, Spirit? And please bless us and protect us as we move forward into this reading. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Any other messages? Okay, yeah, Spirit is just like wanting me to not use this deck. Okay, fine. No problem. All good. Okay, maybe it needs a little bit of sage or something. I'm serious. Sometimes Spirit's like, we need to move into a different space. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. Thank you so much, Spirit, for your divine messages and guidance. We are deeply grateful. We know we couldn't do this without you. Would you please help guide Capricorn for their highest good, Spirit? And please bless us and protect us as we move forward into this reading. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. You've got to be kidding me. The Fool card. I don't think I've laughed like that in a genuine way. I'm sorry. Oh, that was like an evil villain laugh. That was so funny. I felt like I was a baroness. Oh my god, because I just love this shit. Wow. Yeah, wow. You are dedicated to yourself. I feel like you're really dedicated to your happiness. Oh, damn. Hold up, though. Hold up. Whoa, okay. Wow. I'm sorry. You got the World card. Amazing. Okay. Amazing. And amazing because you also got the Sun card, which, like, we can never complain about that. Because, dude, holy crap, I'm getting the craziest message right now. So, like, oh my god, my head is ringing. Like, I don't know how to explain that because it's not, like, ringing in my ears. It's, like, my whole... I'm sorry, guys. This is crazy. That never happens to me. I know what this feeling is because it has happened before, but like it's very rare. But it's like almost like where you feel like your whole head is ringing. It's not just your ears. Does that make sense? Where I can feel it in the back of my neck and like my crown. Because this is like a very clear message, and I'm like, holy shit, you have haters. Like, whoa, whoa. Because look. I think I might actually try a top-down angle one of these days because I really want to see how it'll work. I'll have to get a new setup, but I really want to show you guys sometimes the way the cards come out. So you see how the Fool is walking right towards the sun, and they're like, holy shit, like I can feel the warmth in these cards. Like I can actually feel like the sun on my skin and like walking really freely, like out into the open and like the sun like shining on your face, right? Like that's the energy here. And I'm laughing because on the other side you've got this 9 of Wands and they're like looking up at you. Do you see this? They're like looking up you with like so much hate in their eyes. It's so intense. Like, I don't know if you can see that, but like that's immediately what I got. Because at first I was like seeing it as your energy, but then like as soon as I like saw that these two cards next to each other, it's like this is somebody else in your world, because look what's happening in the background is the Hermit card in reverse. And that's coming out underneath the Fool. So, like, the way that I'm seeing it, especially with the World card, is like, wow, you were leaving some people behind. Like, you are actually, like, oh my God, guys. I'm sorry, but how do I put this? It's like, what I'm seeing and feeling, like, more than anything is, like, this Nine of Wands person, whoever this is, it's like they have been, like, being very defensive of themselves because of past wounding, whatever. Like, that's kind of the context of this card, and that's kind of the energy. But it's like they've actually been very, like, hiding away also, and you have been hiding out too. But now that you're coming out of hiding and you're putting yourself out there and you're actually moving in a new direction and you're happy, it's like this person over here is, like, really resentful of that. Like, they're, like, really resentful of that. And I don't understand why. Like, maybe we'll pull I mean, it's so weird, guys. Like, lately, all the readings have just been, like, 4 or 5 card spreads. Some readings were even just 3 card spreads, which is crazy, and that never happens. Like, I never pull just, like, 3 or 4 cards and have that much to say about them. You know what I mean? It was, like, the messages were just coming in, like, crazy here. And, like, I'm getting that this is a friend of yours. And that's just the worst. Like, I hate that for you, because it's, like, I understand that people are like this. Like, I that's not news to me. Like, I understand that people are like this, but I actually don't understand why. Like, I understand why also, but I just don't, like, it doesn't compute with, like, my brain chemistry or something. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like, I get it, but I don't agree with it or resonate with it at all. You know what I mean? And I never really have. I think the only times that I've been jealous is kind of like as a joke. And not as a joke, but like where I'm just like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, I'm impressed and I'm just like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, they got all that shit going on. Like, I could have that shit going on too. You know, like, it's not like jealous where then I'm angry. I've resonated with that by tuning into other people who are feeling that way. So that's kind of, I've only ever really experienced that secondhand. And I'm not here tooting my own horn like, oh, I don't get jealous. It's like, no, I get jealous, but it's not like that. Like, I'm not envious, okay? I think there's a big difference. There's a big difference. And jealousy is something that happens naturally. Like, I'm the type of person, like, if, I don't know, and this is funny because even in relationships, like, I'm pretty good about this too. And I don't mean to talk so much about myself, guys, but I don't know why it's coming through. Maybe it's relevant here. They could be jealous because, like, they just see you as having all these qualities and doing all these things that, like, they want to be doing and qualities they want to have. But because of their wounding and defensiveness, it's like they are in this state of battle. They're in this state of fight. So they're not necessarily, like, coming across as, like, what's the word? Like, they're not really coming across as being very approachable by others, or, like, being very, like, approachable by the universe. Like, I'm just not seeing that. Like, the Fool has their arms wide open. The Nine of Wands has boxing gloves on and a freaking, you know, and is holding on to their wand for dear life, right? Like, they don't have their arms open to be receiving stuff right now because of their attitude. And their attitude could be entirely justified. I'm not saying anyone's right or wrong here, but the resentment thing is toxic. It's not good. I'm not going to say that that's right. You know what I mean? I'm just going to say it's not good. But basically, like, I feel like because of whatever state of mind that you're in, this new beginning for you, what you're doing and where you're stepping, because check it out. We're all on different paths, okay, at different times. And so there could be times when, you know, somebody is not doing so hot and they're your friend and you're doing really well, and that just clashes and it's not compatible, because this person is, especially if they're envious and resentful, because look, not all friends who are going through a hard time while you're going through a great time are going to sit there and be resentful of you. You know, not everyone's like that, but for the certain types of people who are, like, that's something that you can't like, I almost said can't ignore, because look, in the Hermit card, they're like closing down a laptop, right? Which is cute for for a modern deck here. That they're closing down this laptop and they're like, okay, I can't look at this stuff. I can't read this stuff. I can't, you know what I mean? I need to just focus on me, right? Which is what the Hermit card is all about. But in this context, it's like, you can't ignore it. Like, because the Hermit card in reverse is facing towards the Nine of Wands. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like you're ignoring it, right? Like you've got your headphones in and you're like just cruising towards the sun, like not tripping on it. But this person is behind your back staring at you with a lot of hatred. It's pretty intense. I'm not gonna lie. And so the Hermit card in reverse is telling me that, like, instead of not saying something, instead of not paying attention to it, instead of just frolicking away, which you should also, but Spirit's saying you're coming out of hermit mode. You don't need to keep quiet and keep things to yourself anymore. Ooh, I just saw 1111. I just looked up and saw it. Whoa. Okay, that's the portal number. It also makes me think of the Four of Wands. That's the 1111 card. So it's talking about union. Wow, guys, that's why it came up, because I was seriously like, why am I thinking about like relationship envy and jealousy now? Because I will say that's one of the few kind of cute things. Like, I don't know why I think it's cute when I do it. It's not cute, but because I don't ever get jealous to the point where I'm like, oh my God, woe is me. My life is over. This person is talking to this other person. I'm going to get crazy and drastic. It's like, no, but like, I am the type of person, like, if I want attention from a specific person and I see them giving somebody else attention, I'm just like, I get a little bit like, you know what I mean? And I think that's natural. It's not like, I don't feed it though. That's the thing, is I'm always like, just do you. And if you like don't ever insert yourself into other people's shit and you just mind your own business and you just stay kind and receptive. And also, like, the thing is too, is being like this, because you're kind of like, yeah, well, you know, you're like, I could take it or leave it. I'm gonna keep moving with my life no matter what. Like, I still like you, so I'm still gonna be like open and you know, and receptive and happy and whatever, until of course, like, I realize you're not, like, you know what I mean, good for me or whatever, then I'll just walk away, you know what I mean? But until that point, it's like, I'm not gonna let my envy, you know, or my jealousy, like, make me resentful, where then it's like, well, no, now I'm gonna reject you, and now I'm gonna, you know what I mean? Or play stupid games or whatever it is, guys. Like, I don't know why this is coming through, but you're ending major cycles in your life. Okay, and one of these cycles can be like holding space for people who are jealous of you. Just point blank. Just fuck them, dude. Like, I'm sorry, but fuck them. Like, that's the difference, okay? The difference is being someone's friend and being resentful of their success and their life story. Like, this is their life story, dude. Like, and when I'm saying that, I'm talking to the crosswatcher. Like, I'm talking to this Nine of Wands energies. Like, this is Capricorn's life story. Like, you don't get to decide whether or not it's fair because of your life story. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I'm sorry, but no, this is Capricorn walking into a whole new cycle in their life. They're walking towards the sun. This is what we all want. How are you going to sit there and be pissy about your friend? I'm getting that this is a friend of yours. Like, how is this person going to sit there and be upset? Because this is bigger than you, like, getting a handout, or this is bigger than you just like stumbling upon something that you end up being successful at, or it's bigger than you. Like, you get what I'm saying? This is your life story. This is Spirit stepping in and saying, now is your time to shine. Now is your time to move forward and be free. Now is your time to come out of hiding and come out into the open. This is your time to shine, dude. Like, that's literally what this is. And you're going to have to defend yourself from haters. Like, just point blank. This person wants to be a Nine of Wands. Well, you can be a Seven of Wands. Okay? Because the Seven of Wands defends what they have, what they've earned, what's theirs. Right? This is like the kind of defensive card that's positive. Does that make sense? Where you're actually defending yourself for damn good reason. You know? I mean, the Nine of Wands might be defending themselves for good reason too, but they're like resentful. Whereas you're just like, bitch, step off my fucking stilettos. Right? Step off. That's the energy. And you're dropping your burdens here. You don't have to carry around these wands anymore. Because as soon as you, like this, because the 9 comes before the 10, and the 10 in reverse comes after the 10. Does that make sense? So it's like, you're just like leapfrogging over this person and being like, you know what? I don't appreciate this person's energy. I don't want it in my life. I don't want this kind of energy in general. And so I'm dropping this burden because this is this other person's burden that I'm having to carry because now I feel guilty about being successful because this person is not like supportive of me. Or I question myself, well, do I deserve it? Because this person is acting like I don't deserve it. You know what I mean? Right? Is this as cool as I think it is? Because this person's acting like it's not very cool. No, it's because they're fucking jealous. Like, I'm sorry. Have you ever had a friend where you told them something cool that was going on and they like got a dirty look on their face? You know, like they kind of scrunched their face a little bit and then was like, oh, well, that's cool. You know what I mean? And like plays it off like it's not that big of a deal. You could be like, dude, I just got a fucking massive promotion. Like, I'm going to be making way more money than I was making before. Like, this is crazy. This is going to change my life. And they'd be like, huh, that's cool. Like, I'm sorry, guys. I'm imitating it because it's really funny. I'm sorry. If you've never had that happen, like, I'm really happy for you because it's a very uncomfortable feeling to realize that your friend is jealous of you or to realize that your friend is not happy for you, you know? But it really doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter at the end of the day because this is, like I said, this is bigger than your friend. This is bigger than you just happening to be doing well right now. Like, this is about you being aligned with your divine purpose, basically, guys. Like, this is about you being aligned with your path. Like I said, this is your life story. This is about spirit stepping in and bringing you something beautiful. Like, I'm looking at the stork in the background, and I rarely, it's so funny, almost every time I do a reading, something new stands out to me in the cards, and it's like, I've been using this deck for a while, but it's like, I just see different imagery, and it means something different for each person. And so I'm seeing the stork back there, and it's like bringing you something beautiful, right? Because like the storks bring the babies, whatever, yada yada. It's such a dumb adage, but like, you know what I'm saying, guys? It's a symbol, okay? So it doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna have a baby, okay? Unless that's what you want and that's part of your life story right now, like that's cool too, right? But like, no, I don't see that necessarily in the cards. I'm just seeing that you're being brought something and it's bigger than you. Does that make sense? It's sent by spirit, okay? So that's what I'm really getting here. Like, just don't answer your phone. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm like, just don't fucking worry about that, because I feel like this person might try and, you know, either, okay, this could go both directions. I feel like you are going to start ignoring this person because you're going to catch on to like their energy and their attitude. So they're going to try and bring you like some false, fake ass congratulations bullshit. And you're just not even going to fucking respond because you know it's bullshit. You can just tell, you know? Or this is them sitting there being like, oh, well, I'm not interested in talking to you because you freaking miss has it all, la la la, right? That's kind of the bullshit thing that I'm seeing here. So it could go both ways, is that you're being genuine, you're trying to extend, you know, yourself to this person because you can see that they're having a hard time and they may be struggling with watching you do well. So because of guilt, right, and love, because you see how this little puff of cloud right here, it looks like a little heart almost right there. Do y'all see that? That's what I'm seeing right now. And it's almost like, so I'm seeing this in the other direction too, where it's like you're coming in trying to be kind to this person and they're just being like ultra defensive and resentful of you because you're doing well. And you're just like, well, fine, fuck it then. Because that's the energy I get. It's just like, okay, fine, bye, fuck you. Like, and I'm sorry, like, I have to laugh, guys, because it's like, okay, whatever, like, because you're just like, I tried, okay? Judgment card. This is why this is coming up, is because this brings out, when you start doing well, guys, you have to realize this brings out, like, the people's shadows. It brings out the dark side of people, their true colors, the shit that you didn't see before. And then when you actually see it, then it's your decision. It's now your time to make a decision on this person. Be like, I don't think you can come along, dude. I don't think you can come along for this ride. I think you need to figure your own shit out first because I just don't trust you. to be in my life because you obviously don't have the capacity to actually be happy for me. And this is just, you're just faking it. But like deep down, you really actually resent me a lot, which is honestly, guys, it's not just annoying and not cool and fucking rude and toxic. It's actually dangerous. Like, that's what you need to realize too, is that jealousy and envy can be incredibly dangerous. And when people feel like that about you and they are really upset about it and they don't want to see you succeed, they could potentially, like, intentionally go and try and sabotage you in some fucked up way, you know? Or God forbid, actually fucking try and hurt you. You know what I mean? Because next, you've got the Four of Swords coming out. So it's like, the way I see this card is like actually, like, not doing so hot, right? But like taking a time out to rest because you're not doing so well. Like, this is like kind of malaise is the word that I kind of think of when I see this card, right? You know? But it's because you're resting after, you know, a Three of Swords type of thing, right? So Spirit is saying that, like, there's just healing, okay? First off, this person is healing and they're not doing so hot. So maybe it's not good for them to be around you right now because it inflames their wounds, okay? But it also isn't good for you because you're moving on and healing and you don't need to be feeling stressed out about this other person's shit. It's just simply not your fucking problem. I know that sounds really fucking harsh, guys, but sometimes I gotta give it to you guys like that because I can tell, Capricorn, I can tell that you're a kind person, and I'm just getting that. You're very generous, okay? I'm getting that you're very kind. You have a lot of, you know, nurturing qualities about you, and you may be feeling bad for this person and being like, you know, I can tell this person is like sour about my success. And I can tell that they're a little resentful, a little jealous, and, you know, but they're my friend and I don't want them to feel bad about themselves. So maybe they need a pep talk. Maybe they need me to, you know, be, you know, supportive of them. Maybe I need to extend, right, with this Four of Cups. Maybe I need to extend to them, you know what I mean, some kind of kindness, like, oh, let me take you out to lunch, or oh, you know what I mean, let's go do this thing together, don't worry, I'll pay for it, or something like that, right? This person, okay, guys, this person doesn't give a fuck. It's not gonna make a difference to them. I'm telling you guys, you could take them out to lunch and they'll just be a fucking sourpuss the whole time. You know what I mean? You pay for everything and they'll be like, yeah, you better pay for everything because you're fucking, you know, money bags now, right? Like, they're gonna sit there and be like a spoiled brat. Like, this could literally be your teenage child. Like, guys, that's the energy here. It's like, I'm resentful of you because you work all the time. You know what I mean? Or you're busy, or you're so successful, everybody knows who you are, and you're on TV, and da-da-da-da-da, and who am I? What am I doing here? Nah. Like, it does not matter what you do to try and make this person happy, okay? And especially if this is just a friend of yours, guys. I'm sorry, but your friend needs to grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up. Work through your shit, heal through your shit. Recognize that people are not trying to hurt you by being successful. People are not trying to hurt your feelings by doing their own thing. Like, they literally aren't even thinking about you, dude. Like, I'm sorry, not trying to make people, like, add insult to injury and make people feel worse here. Like, cross-watchers, if you're watching this because you're all resentful of Capricorn, like, I don't know why the fuck you would. You probably wouldn't because you're too proud, even. You know what I mean? Because it would just make you sick and seethe because you're just like, oh no, this person is so successful. Like, I just feel like, get the fuck over it. I don't know why I have so much vitriol is the word that's literally coming to my mind. I don't know where I'm getting all these fucking words, but it's like, I just have a visceral response to this kind of energy where I'm just like, oh, you are not good to be around because you basically are really intimidated by other people's success. And that makes you act all sorts of ways that's really toxic and not cool. Especially with the Fool card here, is that you might not be very well established, Capricorn. You might not be super well established where that you're still susceptible to having your confidence rocked a little bit by other people, especially your friends. So if your friends are sitting there and being like that towards you when you're just like barely getting off the ground, barely getting towards your sun, you're just gonna be like, oh, well, fuck, well, I feel bad, and so I better keep it under wraps, and you're going to try and dull your shine, and you're going to try and, you know what I mean? Like I said, feel kind of like bad for your friend or whoever is jealous of you right now. But I'm telling you, dude, that is a waste of your energy, and you shouldn't listen to a thing somebody says if you get that vibe off of them. If you get the vibe, even the slightest vibe that somebody is like jealous or resentful of you, you should not listen to anything they have to say. If I'm not trying to be like that, guys, but if they're trying to be like, oh, well, but did you think about this problem or that problem or how this could work out or how that might not work out, yada, yada, yada. Like, that's a red flag, guys. Like, you know what I mean? You have to watch out for your friends, too. It's not just, like, romantic partners, romantic interests that you need to, like, look out for red flags. This is, like, you need to look out for red flags with friends, employers, you know what I mean? People that you're hiring to do work for you, okay? Whatever it is, guys, you need to be aware. And so I'm getting here that you're moving towards an amazing new prosperous, awesome reality. You're coming out in the open. It's your time to shine, and you just need to fucking turn your back on these haters. Just turn your back on them and just be like, well, all right, bye-bye. Well, okay. Like, that's the energy I'm getting. It's almost like throwing your hands up. Okay. You know, so anyway, that's what I've got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the message. Please do interact with the video in any way that you guys feel called to, you know, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you guys are interested in dream interpretations, that info is in the description box below, as well as my donation links if you want to drop me a donation. Thank you to everyone who has. You guys are amazing. I really hope this reading was helpful, and I hope to see you again next time. All right, thanks, guys. Bye.